Karibu sana kwenye Football Fans Club, channel ya pekee hapa Kenya ambayo inaangazia tu hisia na maoni ya shabiki wa soka kila baada ya mechi kubwa. Iwapo wewe ni mgeni, basi usisahau kusubscribe. Na pia tunaendelea kukupa shukrani zetu kwa kuendelea kutazama. Bayern being thrashed 3-0 by Manchester City. First of all, who are you supporting?
I was not supporting any other team because I just came to watch football because I expected some good football from Bayern Munich, and I've always known Pep has some good football too. So I expected a more balanced game as it was, but now Pep looks more clever than Tuchel. Yeah.
Did you expect this kind of result?
Not really. Not really. I expected probably Bayern would have given Manchester City some problems. But looking at how the game started, at one point Man City started on a high. We got to a point when Bayern when Bayern came back and they were a bit strong. And then all of a sudden, Man City got it right because you look at it, how they were playing. They were creating overloads against Bayern, who never discovered it very fast. And looking at the two teams, they have technically gifted players, players who can hold the ball for long, players who can play the ball at their own pace. So you look at it, and then you find like Manchester City are a better side in terms of technical players. The likes of Grealish, the likes of De Bruyne, the likes of Gundogan and Bernardo Silva, guys who can hold the ball, run with the ball, pass, move into the next space, and try and get it right. Moving the ball from left to right, right to left. I think Manchester City, that's where they killed the game. They were creating overloads, especially on the flanks. When the ball is on the right, as Bayern turns to right, the ball is switched to left. When it's switched to left, the strikers now are in. When Bayern defenders, when they are turning back to left, the ball is at the center. So it was a bit tricky for them. And I think they also had a defender in Upamecano, who has not just had a good day in office. A lot of mistakes, lots of mistakes, lots of back passes, and I think Manchester City were just good to capitalize on their mistakes. Yeah.
What do you think was Pep Guardiola's masterclass that worked for them, that made Tuchel maybe to become somehow difficult to counter it?
Just press them high, press them with speed, and try and get the ball. Try and get that ball as much as it is high there. Have them make mistakes. If they have to play those back passes, press them into those back passes, and you've seen what has happened. Now we got to our situation where Upamecano, the central defender, was tensed. You go to a situation where you find the goalkeeper is tensed, and everything now is not even working out for them. You make the first mistake, you tense. You make the second mistake, you tense. You make the third mistakes, and many others which would have been goals. But to give it even to Soma, who has really tried. Number two, you look at it, we had Manchester City not have their defenders going up high. They are fullbacks. They were just coming somewhere in the middle, then backtrack. And then we have Gundogan, we have Bernardo Silva, then we have De Bruyne and Grealish, who are running up with the ball. They can hold the ball, they can move with the ball. Then you have Haaland, who is doing the donkey work just at the center, giving them problems. So you look at it, that was good planning. So you look at it, 5 players in that half, 5 players in this half. So it's 5-5, but we have 2 joining, so we create an overload. Now we have Manchester City, we have Bayern defenders who've moved up. Now you look at it, it's already an overload. They are less, Man City are more. Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody that expected that Bayern to be thrashed 3-0 by Man City today. What do you think didn't work for Bayern today?
I think Tuchel should have known the terrain is coming in. Tuchel knows Manchester City very well. He knows the kind of game Manchester City plays. So I didn't really expect him to play the kind of game he was playing. Also trying to press Man City high. I thought he would possess that ball more in his half, play more shorter passes, let Man City come to them. But the moment he tried taking his defenders high and taking his midfield and his people high, then it becomes a problem for Manchester City. It becomes a problem for Bayern in terms of recovery. When you have Manchester City, one player in Bernardo Silva who can minus 3 players. You have one player in is it Gundogan, who can minus another 3. You have another player who is very creative, and then you can't just make mistakes like those ones, like the mistakes Bayern were making. You can't just make such like mistakes. These guys, Manchester City has players who are aware of where they are, where is the ball, where am I supposed to be, at what time should I be running, at what time should I be recovering. So any mistake, they'll just punish you. They've done that against, even in the Premier League, against Arsenal. There is a day they did that, I saw it. They've done that against a number of teams, and today they've done it twice against against Bayern Munich. Yeah.
Who do you think was man of the match for you?
My man of the match, I would give it to. If Bayern would have won, I would have given it to Sommer. I think he did some good work. But on the other side, I'll give it to Rodrigo. Rodrigo, I think he did well. He did very well. Yeah.
Thank you.